we go. So as you can see, there's a 30-second delay of, from the stream starting in the observer mode in the actual game. Just waiting for it to start. Let's have a look and see what's going on here. There we go. So I haven't missed too much. So you've got Cloverfield at the top left as the blue Soviet, and then in the bottom right you have got Looney playing as the Allied yellow. Don't think there's a particular tab to see which army they're actually playing, unfortunately, so I have to make sure. I know there's obviously slight differences. So Cloverfield's gone for a couple power plants, barracks, and it's throwing out lots of minigunners. Looney's decided to go for an advanced power plant and just one barracks. That's quite interesting. And of course, as you expect, I'll just quickly run down the map for those who don't realise. As you see, each player has their own starting ore field. There is rather large ore fields in the top right and bottom left corner. And then you've got the good stuff in the centre with the gems. You can see Cloverfield already bust that open, so he's, I assume, going to be making plans to go there. And that side's been opened up as well. Yeah, Cloverfield's going straight for it. Whereas Looney's, he's put his ore refinery a bit further back, I assume to make it a bit more defensible. Oh, we got our first scrap going on. Looney's thrown in some rocket soldiers as well, and all that is devastating. Oh dear. You can see Cloverfield's got to get a lot more infantry out to try and stop this push. He's gone for a crush, but didn't look particularly successful. So this is the problem now. He hasn't got a war factory up yet, and he hasn't got any anti. Oh, there he is. He just popped up as I said that. Yeah, he's managed to clear up the infantry, so he is still holding on. That's good. And as you can see, the money for Cloverfield, his ore mine has already gone back, and he is absolutely rolling in it. Lots of scraps. They seem to be taking it in turns and wiping out each other's armies. There we go, he's got his heavy tank out, so now he can hold off. Going straight for the medium tank. But just to let you know, the finals is going to be a best of 7, semi-finals is best of 5, and every other game is a best of 3, and it's a set map pool. So whoever wins this game, their opponent who lost will be choosing the map, and that's just how it works. So if you lose every game, then you get to pick the map. Aside from the first one, which is this map, obviously, which is set. I'm intrigued to see how they move. Looney's got no money left, and Cloverfield's absolutely rolling in it. He's sold his SUV. He's going all in now. Unfortunately, Looney hasn't been able to scout out the main base of Cloverfield. I believe also another setting that's been picked is the Shroud regrows. So you can reveal the map and you can see the map, but then the fog comes in so you can't see what your opponent's doing. So even if Looney has scouted Cloverfield's base, I think this is a good game now. Yeah, he's going to hold out and see what he can do, but you've got 4 heavy tanks in your base. Move that for a second. Yeah, there we go, he's sold off. Good game. Well played by Cloverfield. He's made advantage was that he managed to get the ore in gems in the centre straight away.
Terminated.
And I'll go quickly fly over here, see if we can find their next game. Gotta wait for them to make it. That was a good first game, so it's 1-0 to Cloverfield. Oh, there we go. There's that one. So that was a good first game. And of course, since Looney lost the first round, as I said, he gets to start the first map pick. So as you can see, you've got all the settings here. So you can obviously queue up units. No crates, shroud regrows. Aftermath units turns on. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be turned on or not. I have to check that rule. And you can't redeploy your MCV. I think most of the settings, if not all of them, are set the same as in Quick Match. Just got to wait for them to start. Oh, you can see their armies there, so I believe that's Russia and Spain. I think that's Spain's. Terrible with flags. Pro streamer. So how are you guys all doing with your weekend? Many people watched the Tiberian Dawn tournament yesterday. Just got to wait for them to start up. I will go have a little gander at the thread to see what's going on, see if anyone's already blasted through their matches. Oh, you can see Netput there. Netput is another one to keep an eye out for in this tournament. He's Cloverfield is a Command & Conquer 3. I believe he's the Tiberian Wars, the original Command & Conquer 3 expert, and Netput is a Red Alert 3 expert. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Game 2 of our first match of the day. Cloverfield is 1-0 up. Showing the expert badge of game replays does show something. And remember, guys, if anyone here isn't coming straight from the game replays website, this is a tournament hosted by GameReplays.org. There is a cash prize for first and second, and later on in this stream, when I think when the games are all done and dusted, we have our winner. There's also a random cash prize for a couple people, I believe. So I'll be doing that live on this stream for any of the participants who have been in this. So here we go. So we got map 2. Oh, thank you for the follower, SLH. Thanks very much. Thanks for the follow. So we got looks like Looney's doing a similar build order. He's got power plant. Oh, monster tamer. Thanks very much as well. You have to apologise for the standard. Oh, hey Phantom. Nice to see you, my friend. It looks like... Oh, this is interesting. It looks like they've both decided to go allies this time. Cloverfield mixing things up. Always handy. And actually, this map is it's quite a large one, really. There's lots of ore patches everywhere. All got, I suppose, don't know what you would call those. Oh, what are they called? They're called... Oh, yeah, miners. That's mine. That's what I thought it would be called. There is a bit of sea, but I don't think you're going to be seeing any naval yards in this at all. Looks like Looney's going for a similar build order to what he did a moment ago, although Cloverfield hasn't gone double barracks this time. I feel like this game's going to be a lot slower. As you can see, the only downside of this observer function is the map is rather large, but I think because of the old style, you need it quite large to see all the details. So he's crawled down to that patch. I assume because maybe it's the more aggressive one. I suppose there's no cliff edges. I imagine that's probably part of it. As you know, as you're probably aware of, in this remasters, the pathing can be a bit... How can I phrase this politely? There's a bit more pathing that can be desired. So I imagine he's avoiding this cliff. Oh, something got sold. Oh, he sold his barracks. Okay. I thought it was going to be an MCV sale there. I thought, no, blimey, is he going all in already? So yeah, this is definitely, but I think because of the map size, and it's not easy to charge across the map this time, I'll be quite intrigued, because you can see this patch has got gems in. So this is slightly, I'd say, imbalanced in the favour for Cloverfield, because he's got a shorter route to get to the gems. I suppose he has to go all the way around here. Ah, maybe that's how it's been balanced. I assume on purpose. This cliff face means it's very difficult for Cloverfield to base crawl to there, so we can get her short distance. Although he's got a cliff there as well. I feel like it's slightly easier for Cloverfield to get to the gems. I'm not sure if he's sending these units into attack or whether he's securing this already. I assume he's securing it. Oh, no, he's going in. Got a squad of light tanks going for the attack already. Double refinery for Looney. See, Cloverfield's gone for light tanks, I assume for the speed to get across the map, whereas Looney's gone for more medium tanks. So the speed isn't as important because he's already here. Although he is being focused down very quickly. Oh dear, he hasn't got any units now. He's got a bit of infantry. Oh, he's got his radar dome up. And I just saw, Cloverfield's gone all in. He's sold his MCV. For those who are maybe newer players, when I'm saying all in, what I mean is that you're essentially putting all your eggs in one basket. So the player will build 1 or 2 refineries, they'll build their 1 or 2 war factories, and then they will sell their MCV for the instant cash boost, and then they will pour all their money into, well, as you can see, tanks and units. You charge in and you hope that your opponent can't hold it. The normal strat to hold off a all-in rush, there he goes, he's sold off. Good game, well played by Cloverfield. That's 2-0 to him. I've seen the normal reaction to seeing your opponent go all in with this many tanks is you sell your own construction yard to get yourself more units out. That's a good game. Well played to Cloverfield. Very decisive.